I would just like to share my thoughts on the Destiny Content Vault, and I want you to hit the like button if you're in favor of it, or the dislike button if you're against it. Destiny Beyond Light will be here in less than 2 months. It's fast approaching for sure, and one thing that has been discussed to death is the DCV, the Destiny Content Vault, or to get straight to the point, the removal of a big chunk of the game, albeit it may only be temporary. Come November the 10th, Destiny 2 will look quite a bit different. Io, Titan, Mars, and Mercury are all being removed. Everything tied to those destinations will be gone too, from strikes to the raids and everything else in between. It's almost like a purge or a reset and rebuild of Destiny 2. Certainly a bold move by Bungie, but I still think it's a better move than to launch a brand new Destiny 3. We also know there will be a bunch of weapons and armor that will be capped in terms of its power level, which obviously means they will be made redundant and you won't really be able to use them apart from in activities like PvP quick play and very low level basic activities. Effectively, Bungie doesn't want us to continue to use things like Mountaintop and Revoker for endgame stuff, so they're taking it away, but hopefully they'll introduce worthy replacements. We'll see about that, I guess. There are a massive number of weapons that will be left behind, so my biggest worry here is that there will be much less of an arsenal to choose from, meaning everyone will quickly be using the same loadouts for everything, for every activity, which basically means that would rapidly see everyone use the same exact stuff. I like the fact that there's such a variety of what people use currently. I'd hate to see that change, but I guess we'll soon find out. Of course, Beyond Light will introduce Europa and the Cosmodrome, the latter being rehashed content. Something we are most certainly getting used to nowadays with the Bungie Destiny universe. Unfortunately, as of right now, Beyond Light cannot compare to Forsaken in terms of volume of content. Yet Beyond Light will cost slightly more than Forsaken. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about this, but it must be economy growth or inflation or something. At the end of the day, I don't mind that the Cosmodrome is making an appearance into Destiny 2. We had the moon be added not that long ago and that was fine, I guess. In terms of Europa, I'm curious to see what that looks like. There have been many images and many sketches that we've seen over the last 6 or 7 years that showed us Europa was always part of the Destiny Bungie plan. That makes me believe Bungie have an incredible and vast new area since they've been working on it for so long, even before Destiny 1 was released. So no pressure, but expectation is high on this one, especially when they hit a home run with the Dreadnought and the Dreaming City. So I hope Europa will be even bigger and better than that. So as far as the removal of all these destinations and their activities, logically, this isn't really the right thing to do, is it? A lot of us paid for some of the content that's being removed, that's being taken away, but I have not been told about any refunds or anything.
Get the expansion pass December 5th. 2 epic adventures, 1 great value.
And I surely do not foresee any extra rewards for those of us that had to fork out hard-earned cash for sections of the game that will no longer be in existence come Beyond Light. In a weird and strange way, we are actually paying for an expansion that mainly removes content. Doesn't sound very value for money, in my opinion. Now, on the other hand, a lot of the content being removed is old, stale, and boring. It means the game should speed up when it comes to things like loading times. It means hopefully Bungie can make much quicker changes and introduce updates more effectively than before as well. So I'm definitely in 2 minds here. I'd like to stay positive and say that this will all be for the better of the game, but again, I guess we'll have to wait and see how it goes. I've seen so many discussions on this whole matter. There are good arguments to both sides. I want to see a great Destiny universe, but I don't know if removing part of that universe is really the right way to go about it. We'll soon find out. Let me know what you think in the comments about this whole craziness. Hit the like button if you're in favor of it. Hit the dislike button if you're against it. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.